Hi, I'm Pamela Labelle, and we're at the Franchise Show in Toronto, and I'm with the Business Exchange, and today we're here with Glenn Estrabillo. Did I pronounce that right?
You did.
Okay, he's with 1+12. And my question for you is, should Canadians be looking at U.S. real estate right now to invest in?
Yeah, well, great question. We get that, obviously we get that asked a lot, and the answer is yes, no, and maybe. That might sound like an odd answer, but let me explain what I mean. Yes, because for some individual investors, it is a good time to invest in the U.S. We've seen it a lot. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's like the in thing to do for Canadians to invest in the U.S. For example, we've, over the last decade, have been investing south of the border quite successfully. But the place where we invest is very specific. So while many people from Vancouver or Calgary are investing in certain states, we typically don't invest there. To give you an example, one of the places in Texas, there's a city called Corpus Christi.
Yeah, I've been there.
Yeah, and just south of that, there's this town where the house price to rent ratio is at a particular point where it's more conducive to successful investing. It's what we call a sweet deal ratio.
Okay.
Yeah, so these are the places or the cities throughout the U.S. where we know are excellent for investing, not just concurrently, but for the next decade.
Okay.
And we've got 36 indicators that actually enable people to do that. So for some people, in the specific, you got to pick the right city and the right state for those people. Now that for when I say no, because sometimes a lot of the focus is to look south of the border and people are missing their own deals that are right here in our own backyard in the GTA. But why people don't do that is because they don't actually know how to do it effectively in the current market. Like buying from bank foreclosures, which is typically some of the transactions we do, that we find most people just don't know how to do that here in Canada. And then for maybe, because some people, it depends on their tax situation. If they had to pay a lot of taxes last year, it may or may not be conducive for them to actually start investing in real estate at this time. So that's why it's yes, no, maybe.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.